Hi Capricorn, welcome to April. This is Teresa from tarotbyt.com, and I'm getting ready to do your April Love TarotScope. And first I want to call in some good energy and create some sacred space around this reading. And let's see what Capricorn has coming up. You got a bunch of planets in your sign these past couple of months. Mars, Saturn, and Pluto. So the heat's on for Capricorn. Anyway, we're having a new moon in Aries on April 15th and a full moon in Scorpio on the 29th. And I'll get into that later, but let's see what the cards say. What does Capricorn need to know about love and relationships? What does Capricorn need to know about love and relationship? What does Capricorn need to know about love and relationships in the month of April? What does Capricorn need to know about love and relationships in the month of April? Okay, let's see. Two of Swords, the Chariot, the Hangman, the Emperor, the Three of Swords, the Four of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, the Nine of Swords, the Four of Pentacles. So you start April with the Two of Swords. That's a card of indecision. You're on the fence about something. You're trying to decide between two paths. There are some new opportunities coming up. But for now, your energy has been scattered. Because you have the Chariot here. You've been doing too many things. You're going in too many directions. And with the Two of Swords, you have to, and the Chariot, you're going to have to make a decision and focus on the goal that's most important to you. Because the Chariot promises victory, but it's through focus and discipline. And not letting yourself be distracted by other possibilities or other options. You have to say, no, this is what I want, this is what's most important, and this is where I'm going to focus my energy until I achieve my goal. You can't let yourself be pulled in all these different directions, because then you're not going to accomplish anything. So in a relationship, if you've had doubts about which direction to go to with, like maybe you've been dating a bunch of people and now the time has come to commit, or you had a falling out with someone and it's time for you to be vulnerable and lay your cards on the table. You know, maybe you haven't really been letting people know where they stand or where they fit in your life. So the Two of Swords is, you know, you might be waiting, you were waiting for someone else to break the ice or make contact, and they're waiting for you. So someone has to, you know, make the first move. So you may choose, and being a Capricorn, you'll probably be the one to make the first move, because Capricorns are very take charge kind of people. So with the Two of Swords, you just have to drop your guard. You have to show your vulnerability. You have to, you know, let your guard down and say how you feel and say what you expect. You're going to have to make a decision. The problem was that you're afraid of the choice because you can't see the future. But the future is promising. You just have to take action. You just have to stop letting yourself, you know, you're stuck in the possibilities. Because you say, well, if I choose this, then I have to lose that, you know. And that's what this Hangman is here. The Hangman is about giving something up, making a sacrifice to achieve something better. So in the past, you have done that. You have given something up that was value to you, that was very valuable. You know, you were in a situation where you were happy, and you may have given that up for maybe a position of leadership. Maybe that's where the choice is. Part of the choice is an opportunity, maybe a new career opportunity is coming up, where you can be a leader and you can build something, but you're going to have to give something up to get that. The Emperor, now in a relationship situation, this could also mean a partner, that you're partnering with someone who's very organized, very disciplined, so very stable, someone you could count on. Maybe it's a mentor. This could also be a father figure. Maybe there's someone that has been a guide to you or a mentor, you know, and they've taken you under their wing and they're showing you the ropes. Well, you may be moving into a situation where you have to break away from that and stand on your own. Because you have the Three of Swords coming up. The Three of Swords, and you have these time cards. So here the Two of Swords with the Chariot, you're going to have to make a decision within a month of what direction you want to go in, number one. And within a month and a half or maybe 6 weeks or so, you're going to be having to sever ties, you know, based on that decision. So if you decide to commit to something, then you have to let go of everything else. So if you're in a relationship and you've been dating and you decide, okay, I'm going to commit to this one person, then you have to break away from all these other possibilities or all these other, you know, the other datings with, you know, the other people. Or if it's a career thing, you may be moving into a new situation and you have to sever ties with the current situation. And there's going to be some sense of loss or heartache because the options that you're losing, you know, as you're choosing this option, you're losing some other options. And there's going to be a sense of sorrow about that. Because, you know, part of you wants to move into this new commitment or this new situation, but a part of you doesn't want to break away from the old. It's like you want to have your cake and eat it, but you can't. You have to make a decision, and that may involve severing ties with some people. But the good thing is, you've got the Four of Wands in the near future. This is a card of victory, success, stability. So you are building something positive in your life. You're building, you know, the Emperor is also about, you know, growing up, taking charge, taking responsibility. You may be connecting with someone who's really good for you. The Four of Wands can sometimes indicate marriage, stability. So if you're not married, and this could be commitment, marriage. Or if you're moving out of a career situation, the new situation that you're moving into is much more stable. And the Seven of Pentacles is here, so you're kind of like you're planting seeds. You know, Capricorn is always planting seeds. Capricorn always has an agenda. And it's always, you know, I want to improve, I want to grow, I want to reach new heights. They always want, Capricorn's main goal is to be a leader, to be an executive, a boss, in charge, whatever it is, you want to be on the top. You want to be on the top of the mountain. If it's a relationship, you want to be number one in the relationship. You don't want to be second fiddle. You don't want to be number two. You want to be top. If it's in a career situation, you want to grow to be the boss. That's it. That's Capricorn. And Capricorns are good. They're very disciplined and organized, and they're good leaders. They know how to build things. They have the stamina and the discipline to work through any problems and get to their goal. When Capricorn has a goal or a vision, they will nothing will stop them from achieving it, even if it takes years. So you're in that transition right now where you're moving into a position of leadership or a position of power. But you're also having to give up some things. And that part is where the conflict is. With the Seven of Pentacles, you know, this is you planting seeds and saying, well, I wonder where this is all going to lead. What's going to come of this? What is going to develop in the future? You know, am I going to be successful? You know, is this new position or this new situation going to be good for me? And you're worried about it. You've got the Nine of Swords. So a lot of what you're worried about, though, may not even come to pass. I mean, Capricorn has a tendency to be very cautious. All of the earth signs are cautious, but Capricorn more than the rest, because you have a tendency to be paranoid. Because a Capricorn imagines, like, oh, everything that could possibly go wrong. You're thinking in your head, because you don't trust. You have a hard time with trust. You're like, well, I don't know. I don't want to hope for the best, because what if I get disappointed? So you always hope for you always imagine the worst. That way, if something good happens, it's something to look forward to instead of being disappointed. So you have a tendency to be a little bit of a negative thinker or suspicious or paranoid. So you need to stop that. Stop torturing yourself mentally and embrace the new beginning. You know, Capricorn, sometimes you take calculated risks. You're afraid to move unless you have a secure, a guaranteed outcome. But this new beginning, this is in your environment. So you have a new beginning. There's an opportunity for a new career path or either a new relationship or a new career opportunity that will bring you financial security, the Four of Pentacles. And that's really important to Capricorn. Security, especially financial security. So you'll have money to hold on to. The only thing and another thing about this card is sometimes, and this can happen, you may have a tendency to want to control the outcome of things. Sometimes you have to just go with the flow. Sometimes you can't control everything. You can't, especially other people. So you just kind of throw your hat in the ring and hope for the best. But you can't control the outcome, and you can't worry about it either. If you know, this is a card of worry. Worry isn't going to change anything. It's only going to make you crazy. So accept the new beginning. Put your best foot forward. Throw all your discipline and all your skills at it. You will be successful. I think it looks good, and you'll have the security, but you have to release control. Learn how to delegate. Sometimes Capricorns want to do everything because they think if you want a job done right, you got to do it yourself. You have to, you know, if you earn a position of leadership, you're going to have to learn how to delegate. You can't do it all. So you have to let go. And I think that's where the sorrow is coming from. Because Capricorn doesn't want to let go. There are some things that you have to let go to move forward. You can't keep holding on to the past or holding on to things that are no longer working or no longer serving you. You have to release and embrace the new beginnings. You'll be so much happier in this new situation. So let's see what the astrology coming up. So for you, Capricorn, the new moon in Aries is falling in your 4th house with Uranus. So I think that this is going to be this is like a sudden development. You have a new beginning in your home life. So you could be moving to a new home or having something, you know, exciting happening in the home. Maybe you're getting a roommate or someone's moving in with you. Whatever it is, or you're redecorating and everything's, you know, you're doing a whole modern scientific kind of ultra mod look instead of, you know, traditional. Because Uranus is surprise and unexpected. You know, you're doing something that's involving your home base, your family, that is like sudden and unexpected. So you might be shocking your family in some way. Venus is in your 5th house. That's the house of creativity. And it's supported by Mars, Saturn, and Pluto in your 1st house. So there's some creative project coming up. It could be creativity. It could be a new romance. It could be involving children. Your image is changing. With Mars and Saturn and Pluto in your first house. You are a powerhouse, supreme. I mean, Pluto is power. Saturn is discipline and seriousness. I mean, and you being a Capricorn, Saturn is coming home, is in Capricorn right now. It's strong in Capricorn. That's your ruling planet. That's the planet of discipline, achievement, work. You're not afraid of hard work. And Mars is activating all this. Mars is lighting a match to the rockets of Saturn and Pluto. So you are stepping into your power. You are acting. You're taking action. And you got Jupiter in the 11th house in Scorpio. Jupiter is bringing you a dream. It's helping you achieve a goal that you've wanted for a long time. And it's bringing you luck and expansion and wealth. The second house is the money that you earn from your career path. So Jupiter in the 11th is bringing abundance. Your North Node, the North Node is in the 8th house. So that's the house of intimacy, sex, death, and transformation. So you may decide to commit to something that allows more intimacy in your life. Maybe you've been afraid of it for a while, but your path, your destiny, you have to, it's like your karmic path. You have to take responsibility. You have to drop your guard and allow yourself to be vulnerable so that you can create intimacy. You know, if you keep yourself too aloof, it's hard for people to get close to you. So it's time to drop that and to allow intimacy in your life. So you could be having a really interesting new beginning. And Venus is trining all of this. Venus in the 5th house, trining whatever you're starting. If you're committing if you're taking a relationship from romance to marriage, for example, it's going to be a stable union. It's going to be in place for a long time. It's going to transform your life. And it will involve, you're going to have fun with this person. You're going to be able to express the real you. You're not going to hide in the shadows anymore. Now, the full moon in Scorpio is happening in your 11th house again, and 5th. So you are achieving a romantic goal, a creative goal. Whatever, you had this dream, and you've been working really hard toward this dream, and you are going to achieve it. It's going to come to fruition. You're going to be completing some creative project by the end of April that's going to make you proud. It's going to feel like you've accomplished something. And it may even bring in some recognition and support from others, money. It may allow you to, I don't know, you're going to have some things going on in the home too. You could be working from home because you have Mercury there. Maybe you're redoing your home, redecorating, making your home more comfortable, or more like, just expressing the person. Like if you're in a house and it's not really you, you're making it more you. Mercury in the home could also mean, having conversations in the home. There'll be more people there, so there might be more debate, more discussion. You won't feel so lonely. There'll be more activity, more intellectual activity, more, and the full moon is in, Taurus and Scorpio. The moon is in Scorpio, the sun's in Taurus. Venus is in Taurus, it's supporting your sign. So it's definitely bringing love. You're going to have fun in April. There's going to be love in April. If you're in a relationship, you're going to really enjoy being with your partner in April. If you're not in a relationship, it could bring a new relationship. You could be dating someone by the end of April. It could bring new love, or it could also bring an opportunity for creativity. And for some of you, it might even bring children. If you're in a committed relationship and you're thinking about having children, Venus in the 5th can bring that also. But it's bringing harmony. Venus is bringing harmony to your relationships. So enjoy it. And don't be afraid of what you need to leave behind. Embrace the new. I mean, nothing, you can't, you know, hold on to everything. You have to let go of some baggage, you know. When you have some new beginning, you have to let go of, to make room for the new. So release what's no longer serving. Release what needs to go into the past. And embrace your future. And embrace the joy that life is giving you. A new beginning. And especially with this Ace of Wands, this is a time card. So March, April, May. So at the beginning of April, you're going to start to feel more secure financially in April. Maybe you've had some difficulties with money in the past. In March, April's going to be a lot smoother. April's going to bring more opportunities to earn more money. And you're going to feel, okay, I don't have to worry as much. I was worried before, but now I feel more secure. So embrace this. Embrace these new beginnings. And don't worry. Don't stress yourself out with worry. So good luck to you, Capricorn. I hope you enjoy April. I hope this reading was a help to you. If you want to have a reading, personal reading, just contact me. The link is in the description. And we'll get you on the schedule. In the meantime, have a wonderful April. Much success, much love, less worry. And I will talk to you again next month. Okay, bye now.